Hi, welcome back to Magnificently Black, where we elevate Black excellence. I'm Court.
And I'm Jen.
Today, we'll be sitting down with a true visionary behind the lens, Jeff, the founder and creative force behind Flash
Flash
Photography LLC.
photography.
Yes. so,
Yeah.
um, and he is a three-time short film award winner and a nominee of major, and he has major moves and he creates magic. That's all I have to say. He has timeless portraits. He travels across the United States or across the country if you want him to. So, with that, Jeff, can you introduce yourself? Let us know who you are and your business and what who Jeff is.
Oh, what's going on, y'all?
What's
One,
that?
thank y'all for having me. I've seen the work y'all done. I love it. I don't know if y'all caught on to it, but I was over here vibing to the intro. So, but yeah, y'all. My name is Jeff. That's how I introduce myself every time. If you know me, I'm a big movie head. I am the owner of Flash Photography LLC. I cut hair. I do photography, obviously, and I just stepped into the cinematic world. Working on scripts and short films. As she said, I'm three-time award winner for my first short film. I won one, and then almost a year later, winning another. So
Oh man,
that's how it.
that's work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. That is
Thank
awesome.
you, thank you. But yeah, again, thank y'all for having me. I appreciate it.
So much.
Yeah.
So, when you say that you are creating, like, you cut hair, you take pictures, what do you think was your first love? Was it film or taking
Mm.
pictures or photography?
What's crazy? It was neither one. My first love was art.
What?
My first love
Oh,
was
Oh.
art. I was an art major. I've been drawing since I was four. Photography is just funny how like God places things in your life at the right time. Because I was
mhm,
Yeah.
going through it before I got into photography, so I found a camera, and then photography
nice.
became a hobby, and I fell in love with it. After I turned
Yeah.
into a business, and then one day I just ended up watching a horrible Christmas movie, and I was just like, I want to create a movie. And you know how like when you say stuff out loud, of course the universe manifests, but Instagram moves a little faster. So they were like, hey, we got
Yeah.
a film school here. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will say out of cinematography and photography, I would definitely say the first love would be photography.
Nice.
Mm.
But I've grown
Nice.
Yeah.
to love cinematic photography because it's just taking a longer picture, if that makes sense.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, and I find that, sometimes it's like music. Music kind of soothes your soul, and you said that you got into photography when you was going through some things. It's kind
Hmm.
of like that art kind of helps you,
Mhm.
Absolutely.
mentally as well, soothes you in a way that, you never knew, and then that becomes a love, right? So
Absolutely.
Right.
I always love looking at pictures that people take because a lot of times it tells a story, right? I'll see a picture and I'm like, wow,
Mhm.
that's a great picture. So that's why I said when you're in town in North Carolina, I definitely
Absolutely.
wanted to get you taking some pictures around. I mean, because Durham has a lot of murals and stuff, in
Mhm.
Durham.
Mhm.
And I'd love to take a lot of pictures there. So when you're down here, definitely let me
Absolutely.
know 'cause I'm interested.
Absolutely.
So, like, when you say like taking pictures and you want to go to Durham, like, where are some places you have been so far, or what
Um,
places you would like to go?
you talking about like photography wise?
Yeah, photography wise.
Um, shout out to Bow and Wiggles. I've started my first out of the country photo shoots with them in
Nice.
Cozumel, Mexico, in 2023. After that, it was the Bahamas, and then I've done Jamaica. And y'all, Jamaica is that is my favorite place to be. So, if I had
Yeah.
to go anywhere, it would definitely be either like Japan or Italy, one of
Yeah,
those
the
two, and
Yeah.
definitely
culture.
in Egypt. Egypt.
Oh,
Oh, the
yeah.
structure that are there, and like actually seeing some pictures and just videos. I
Hmm.
could, yeah, he
Yeah.
could capture a lot there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dang.
and it was like even if you can't, and it's one thing I've learned, and I don't know if y'all ever heard of the movie 28 Days Later. It's an old zombie movie, and they just recreated a new one called 28 Years Later. I just found
Hmm.
out that whole movie, and I mean the whole movie, along with CGI, was filmed with an iPhone 15 Pro Max. That is this phone right here.
Yeah, yeah,
on
Well,
that.
yeah.
we're
And
talking to
Well,
one of the iPhone people. Jen is
yeah.
which iPhone do you have?
I have the 16 Pro Max.
See,
So
cinematic mode should be your best friend.
yes, it is. I mean, they have commercials and advertisements on how they just film a whole movie
Mhm.
set with that phone.
Yep.
So yeah, it's come a
makes.
long way.
Yes.
Sheesh.
You It
So
means you don't have to have all that equipment just to do a movie, right? You could
I mean,
go with what you
technically,
got, make it work.
the price that we pay for these phones, if you pay for it
Yeah.
outright, you literally just pay for a camera, depending on what camera you get.
right. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
for sure.
So when you just said how much a camera costs,
Hmm.
I need like how much do cameras I like how much do cameras cost? Like I have
For
never the
movies.
only thing yeah for move let's do for movies. Yeah,
So
let's do
for
for movies.
movies, the
Ooh,
phone,
yeah.
the not the phone, the camera that I'm looking at that I'm going to get, I was trying to go ahead and pay for it, but then I found out once I graduate in December, I'm going to Full Sail University, and in their package for you to learn and all that, it comes with a Sony FX6. So that is a
Okay.
Netflix approved camera. That camera alone ranges, if you get everything or not, from $3,000 to $5,000. That's not
Mm.
including the lens. A lens by
Um,
itself can range from like $4,000 to $2,000. So
yeah.
this industry is not cheap at all. At all.
Yeah.
So with that, so you're saying like it's not cheap and stuff like that and traveling. What do you think motivates you to keep taking pictures like and traveling and doing this seeing that okay, it may be costly.
Yeah.
Motivation wise, I would just say I know where I used to be.
Okay.
Um, and once I think about that, I think about how I fell in love with photography. And I
Okay.
don't the costly part I try not to worry about. I mean, even though times is hard, you can make money back. And
Mm,
if somebody
Mm.
loves you enough to pay for your service, then there's nothing to complain about. That's all the motivation I need right there.
I like that. I
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
for
and
sure.
one thing he will say is like he took pictures of my wife Janae for graduation. And
Hmm.
when I say services are impeccable, he sets the vibe and the
Yeah.
tone. And like when
Yep.
you say you want to work with him, Jen, I'm like, I'm excited for y'all to work together because
Yeah.
he can definitely he has the eye for sure.
Yeah,
So
and this
yeah.
is something I definitely because I do own a website business, so I want to have some of these pictures to go for my website business as well. So
Okay.
I'm I'm excited
That's
because
what's
And
up.
I
then
cannot take pictures even though I have a top notch phone. I mean because you have to have that skill in order
mhm.
to know how to shoot on a phone, right? Sometimes you have to come down to ground level to take a really good picture. I find that my pictures with the phone don't turn out just as great as some people's, right? Mine
But this
looks
is my
terrible.
thing with that. It's not the camera that takes the picture; it's the shooter. You just gotta have the eye. So, like,
Yeah.
if you see a flower, just angle it the best way you can. They have a grid on there that you can use. That's it's called rule of thirds. It look like a tic tac
Hmm.
toe board.
Yeah.
Literally, that is just to compose your picture. So, like, if I'm
Okay.
holding that up right now, and there's a intersection that's on court right now, and I wanted to everything else to be like blur in the background, I would set that cross section on her and then also take it in portrait mode, and it'll help blur
Okay.
that picture out.
Okay.
Oh, we learning some
Yeah,
stuff. I
I
like
find that
that.
sometimes mine comes out blurry. Like I'll think, oh, this is a really good picture. And then when I send it, it's blurry. And I'm like, what is going on?
And you know what else? Wipe the lens. For those of y'all are
Yeah.
watching, before you pull out your camera to take a picture, wipe the lens.
You can get them fingerprints, the lint.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe that's it for sure. I'm like, what in the world is going on? I thought,
Look,
oh, this looks so great. And then when I look at it afterwards, I'm like, oh, this is grainy and it
And the
just looks
other thing that would
terrible.
help, if you notice, like when you pull up your camera, you can tap on the screen where you want it to focus at.
okay.
Okay.
And with tapping, you can actually hold that square on where you want it to focus at. You're gonna see a
Hmm.
little sunshine next to the box, and you can move that up and down, and that controls the brightness and darkness of the camera.
Okay.
I-
Look
So
at
I've
that.
seen that. I've seen
Quick
that,
tips for
and I
you.
didn't know that. Oh,
See,
look,
watch,
I didn't
look, pull
wait.
up the
Yeah.
camera, just tap somewhere, and then hold it, and watch the little sun pop up next to the box. And
Okay.
you can move that up and down, and that controls the brightness and darkness of the picture.
Bro, that's fire.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I just wiped my lens
That's gonna be
off.
my next move.
So
Wiped your
listeners out
lens.
there, wipe your lens off. He just gave us a short tutorial on how to take a picture. Um,
That's right.
okay. All right, that's
Take that free
fire.
service.
Yeah, free of service. That's the only thing y'all gonna get free of service today. Just way. But so when you are creating, what do you do? Hold on, let me think. Well, I know you does graduation pictures, Jen. So he
Mhm,
may be good for like when your daughter graduates too from high school.
Yeah.
mhm.
Senior pictures,
Yeah.
that's coming up as
Sure.
well. So he could come to North Carolina. Hey,
Yep.
listeners, we do have listeners in North Carolina. Check him out. Send your information to his Instagram. You can check him out on Instagram and Facebook.
Mhm,
All of his information is here. So we do have some information like this. I'll show some of his Instagram, show some of his work
Yeah.
so y'all can check it out. We can um
Yeah. Let's throw up that Instagram because there's some lot of good pictures on there.
thank you.
I
that's
found
what I'm
myself
like.
scrolling a while on his Instagram.
That's what I'm like. Let me make sure I'm doing this right because y'all last time I was like,
Well, while
um,
you're doing it, I'm gonna ask him a quick question. So,
yeah,
coming
go
from New
ahead.
Jersey, I
Mhm.
lived up north for a while. So, coming from New Jersey, is there a difference between, let's talk about movies and in general? Do you find that coming from New Jersey to Atlanta, is the opportunities better in Atlanta than New Jersey? Or because you're in that New York area, right? Where there's a lot of like Broadway shows and that kind of
Mhm.
thing. Did you move to Atlanta because the opportunities were more ample, or did you just end up there because of school? How did you
Mm,
end up in Atlanta, in other words?
so I ended up in Atlanta because my little behind was in a lot of trouble in Jersey. So
Oh no.
and then also, mind you, I was still in Jersey, but my mom's came down here in '96. My mom is a culinary chef, been going on 30 years. She got offered a job to be one of the head chefs for the '96 Olympics here. So she came down here and cooked
Oh,
for Steven Spielberg and all of them while they were here. And
nice.
she
Fire.
caught wind of what I was doing, and she said, "Yeah, I got to get to Atlanta." So I've been in
Yeah.
and out of Atlanta since '96. But as far as the opportunity wise, like yeah, they do a lot of filming in New York. Um, and also I haven't been to New York in a while. I need to
Mhm.
make a trip, but I would say it's more so down here. The opportunities are more down here than it is in New York because I'm in film school now. They got probably streets blocked off as we speak doing some filming here, and then
Yeah.
everybody in Georgia are actors and actresses and models. So I feel like more stories are told here. So I would definitely say here.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
that's funny because most people think, maybe New York and New Jersey up north is a better place to, for film, right? Or California. But Tyler Perry's right there in Atlanta, right?
Hmm.
Doing big things.
Shout out
So,
Tyler.
So much is filmed here.
yeah.
Like they got a studio maybe like 10 minutes from here. They filmed like the
Mhm.
Avengers in Piedmont Park
Yeah,
Wow.
and in Fayetteville, Georgia. So yeah, they
Nice.
do a lot of filming here.
yeah.
That's great.
So look, like he said, they do. What was it? Jeff actually educated me on where we in downtown, and they had filmed what Iron
Uh
Man
it was the end credit scene to
was
the
it?
Avengers when everybody was disappearing, when
Yeah,
Samuel L. Jackson was getting out of the car and he disappeared.
he was
We
in
went to
it.
go
Yeah.
feed the homeless, and shout out to Eric for Need to Feed because that's where we talked about it at.
Hmm.
We we was downtown. It was on that main street. They just did a McDonald's commercial there with DC Young Fly in that same parking lot.
Yeah,
Um,
they
Nice.
did, and they
and
had a
right around
mural and stuff.
and right around the corner from there is where they filmed the opening scene with the kids in Black Panther. So it's like a
Oh,
lot
nice.
happens in. They filmed Black Panther in the High Museum. So
Yeah.
it was a lot filmed
Yeah.
here.
The
So
new Black Panther is coming out too, right? Is any of that filmed in Atlanta?
I would not be surprised. They dress things so different, like not different, but they dress things so well here. Like Bad
mhm.
Boys for Life, the chase scene when they was on that motorcycle.
Yeah.
downtown
Yeah.
Atlanta. They just dressed it up as Miami.
Really?
Yes.
That is crazy. Uh,
And and seeing stuff like that, you just like, oh, I live in a city like that. That does definitely, you can see that it opens doors. Like just seeing stuff like that, and like where my Nissan dealership is, it's a recording studio over there too, and it's like different people, like
Hmm.
stage studio 1, 2, and 3, and I'm like,
Yep.
every
but
time I'm
that's the
sitting
thing though.
outside,
The
I'm
thing
like,
that
oh my
that
god,
that I question though is that they dress it up to look like Miami, then
Hmm.
Georgia's not getting its props, right?
No,
I
they do.
mean,
So if you watched it, like a lot of people, and one thing you will learn this from Marvel: do not leave until the credits are done.
yeah.
Because at
hmm
the end of it, at the end of Bad Boys, at the end of a lot of movies, like even Avengers and everything, you'll see a peach that recognizes Georgia, and it be like made in
Oh,
Georgia. Like even when you watch Family Feud, when it
yeah.
goes off that little made in Georgia thing, that's at Trilla Studios here in Atlanta.
Okay. Okay.
fire, fire. I like that. So we were able to get up just Instagram. So we actually have like his awards here. There was some of the some of the Instagrams. Also check us out, see that on the podcast on his page,
Shout out to us.
Shout out to shout out to us. So he actually, would you like to talk about the Sigma Dad Walk that you did
So
recently?
what's crazy? That's not my event. I was
Okay.
there to support it. Brother
Okay.
Antoine right here,
Okay.
and it's a collab event. Shout out to brother Antoine Dwayne Jones and Wesley Albritton. They both
Okay.
had father initiatives for single fathers. Is not, and they will tell you just like I'm gonna tell you, it's not there to bash women. It's to show that fathers are here and active because
Mhm.
mothers are celebrated every day, no matter what the situation is. But we feel like fathers do not get enough credit. And there's some
Yeah.
very active fathers out there. Even there's fathers taking on responsibilities of kids that's not theirs. I was
Yeah.
one of them. So that was just me recapping the event, just
Love it.
broadcasting and letting you know that this happens for fathers. Just come out and
Mhm.
support.
That's
Yeah.
nice. We
I
love
love
that.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, that's what maybe we could get them on the podcast. That would be definitely dope to have because I feel like that was one of the topics we talked about before of like Father's Day of like how it's not recognized
Those are the
as
men you
much
Yes.
need to
as
talk to.
Mother's Day. Like, so I'm
Mhm.
like definitely, yeah, uh,
Those are the men
for
you need to
sure.
talk to. So I don't know if you can go back. Do you see this
Where
little
you?
tree thing, this Alice in Wonderland thing?
Yeah.
Oh
This
man,
video was shot with the iPhone 15. Very clear.
Nice. And if you think about it, that's a phone that's a year behind and
Yes.
it's still shooting like
crisp.
Holds his
that, right?
own. Yep. Holds his own.
Well, so you need
That
to
is
get on Courtney
nice.
because she was trying to sell out and get herself an Android. I'm gonna call
I
her out on
was,
here.
I
It's like
was.
I am a total iPhone. She's like, oh, we're thinking about getting an Android. And I was like, I won't talk to you ever again if
That
you
You
get
want the
yourself an
green
Android.
bubbles?
Yeah,
this, she
no
was like,
way.
"I'm going to disown you. I'm not going to answer your text." I'm like, oh,
And
I'm like,
these
and then
people
like,
those
really like that.
no, and those videos, I mean, what's she gonna share? Like she's our social media person, right? She
Mhm.
does all our
dreams.
social media, videos and things.
That's
It's
dope.
gonna look terrible. I'm like, don't do it.
That is dope. So check out your cell phones if y'all learn how to use them. That's what I'll say. So he had a
Exactly.
photo shoot. Oh, you actually, when is this? You said till August?
Yes, till August.
Okay, so he has a special. There's 1,000 photo shoots until August. So check him out on, like you said, his social media. Hit him up, and those are actually very. Look, let's see where the other.
Oh
Oh,
yes.
and you have.
I have a
Oh.
360 booth. Yes. A
How is she
360 booth.
Oh. Do you have to you what now? I've seen someone do a sweet 16 with this booth. What how do you get that? What is it?
So to be honest with you, this was is again, I go back to my statement. It's funny how God put things in your life
nice?
Yeah.
because I go to film school with this guy. I think he graduated already, but we was doing just like we doing. We had an assignment on StreamYard, and we was interviewing each other about our businesses. And he was talking about how he has a 360 that he's about to just give away because he don't have the time for it no more. And he
Oh.
brought it to school. I told him I would pay him for it, and this was on my birthday, and he just said happy birthday, and
Oh,
I
that's
got a free
nice.
360. So with those, it comes with custom layouts. I also travel with this as well.
Yeah.
So any events, birthdays, work parties, I host Friends Miss. I use it for my own events. So yeah. And right
Nice.
then and there, they get their videos like the moment they step off the stage, their video is on their phone.
That is
Nice.
nice.
Now, each time you do the 360 and they do the dance, now so if they want to get that sent to their phone, it's
Mhm.
free of charge. Like that's included with like the whole photography plan when you do a party, or how does
So
that
what
work?
it is, so I they are separate services. So the 360 is
Okay.
its own service. Photography and video, they are their own services. When
Okay.
they book me for that event, the moment they pay me, they can get on the 360 as much as they want because I've been
Okay.
paid to be there for a certain amount of hours. So by the time they get off, all they gotta do is scan the QR code
Mm,
and the video is on their phone.
Okay. That is
mm,
awesome. See, technology. That's what we're talking about.
right,
Technology. Right to your phone, no waiting, weeks to get it. You know what I'm saying? Straight to it. That's what
right.
I love.
That's
Well,
beautiful.
I know for sure I have a daughter who's going to be a junior and she's
Mhm,
looking
Yeah,
forward to going to prom.
mhm.
So I'm definitely going to be reaching out for that and have
yeah.
you come down, take pictures of her for that day. I know she'll
This
really like
is
that.
There she
ooh,
go.
we like there she
There
Yeah.
go,
she
there
go.
she go, there she go. So that's why I
Yeah.
said,
That's
and
cool.
the the backgrounds. When I say Jeff, yeah. All I know is when we left, Janae was just like she actually cried. I'm not gonna hold you. Like she
Oh,
actually was when she saw the picture, she was just like, "Oh my gosh." She said,
yeah.
"I look." She said, "I just." She said, "I felt so beautiful because this felt like you captured so much, you know."
Mm.
So
Those
definite.
flying dress photos, see, yeah, that was in the
That's
Bahamas. The one
look.
time I could have fun, but this photo shoot was in the Bahamas with the flying dresses.
Yeah.
So the Delta right
Oh.
here in the middle, she creates these dresses. So
Ah,
Oh.
if you ever want a flying flashy photo shoot, you contact me. You let me know what color you want, what length.
that's
She
nice.
creates these dresses. That's my little sister right there.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Look, I can
Uh,
look. Where's the? Oh, here it is, right here. I'm like, okay.
Yep,
So
there
we
you
have
go.
does
right
she
here.
have a Courtney, we should probably put her Instagram, I guess, up there so
Yeah,
our viewers can see
I,
that as well.
that's what I said. Add that, and we can add. Yeah, definitely. That's yeah, for sure. We could
That's
definitely add her
dope.
Instagram and your Insta. Oh, is this hers right here?
Yes, that's her.
Okay, cool.
All
Okay, we
right.
can definitely add her. Okay, for sure. Okay, so listeners, check her out if you want a red dress or any color dress. To be
Right.
honest,
Or pointer. Flying dress.
and you see, like you said, flying dress because a lot of people use them for like maternity,
hmm
anything. So that's
Yeah.
beautiful. Okay.
I just that's their
Okay.
Christmas photos I did.
Oh, you did? Okay. So you did Christmas photos too. It
Oh,
looks
yeah.
beautiful. Beautiful family. Yeah, we definitely. So listeners,
Oh,
follow him.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off. A shameless plug. My best friend right there, her husband, he's a
Mhm.
beekeeper. So if you need some natural honey,
Yeah.
that's your
Here in
guy right
Georgia.
there.
Does he sell it
He,
online? He has a
he will
does he
be
have
here today at the crib. So
Oh, okay.
I will
okay.
text you when he get here.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, you know what, Courtney, he'd be nice to have on the podcast as well.
Definitely a
Just
beekeeper.
learning
Cool.
how to have, your own honey, just
Yeah.
Yes.
having that natural stuff. So,
Cause
yeah.
yeah,
Shameless
okay.
plug for us too. Get him on the
That shameless
podcast.
For
plug.
sure. For sure. Definitely need that. Be like, hit me up
Yeah.
and be like, okay, so how is it being a beekeeper?
Yeah.
How do you do this? Like how yeah, that would be cool. So
Oh, he got
It'd be
definitely I
very
like
cool.
I like that. So we have so I'll stop sharing that. So what we want to say is like we really appreciate you for coming on our podcast. And like we said,
Definitely.
listeners, please check them out on YouTube and also where else are you? You have a website? You tell us where to check us out.
uh,
Check
I'm
you out at.
I'm redesigning the website right now because the website they went back to its MySpace days, so I got to learn the codes and all of that. So
Oh, no.
Ah,
you can find me on Instagram. One last business, but I have my flash photography page, FL4SH Photography. If you want my personal page, kid underscore flash, J the Barber ATL, JTHE BARBERATL, and lastly, my funnel cakes. Flash underscore funnels. So
Oh,
That's
y'all can
nice.
find me
fire.
there. And
Oh,
the short film that I won the awards for is also on YouTube.
Yes, and
yes.
that's
Check
so
it out.
we look with that.
Oh,
He even said, look, I
Putting it
had
out
this
there.
pulled
We
up.
putting you on the
I was
spot.
like, we're
and
gonna
y'all will see
show.
Cece, the
Yeah,
sister of
that's what
Hey,
I
mine.
babe.
said.
I'm gonna go outside for a minute.
I'm gonna say, can y'all hear it?
Hmm.
Yes.
That's fire. So look, so with that, we gonna let y'all go see the rest of it.
That's
But
the
yeah,
suspense.
That's the suspense.
I
that's
So
showed my
the
daughter. I showed my daughter that, and she
mm,
was like, "You're having him on your podcast. He made a movie." She was so excited. I was like, "Yes, yes." She was like,
working
"But
on
she's
another one right
scared."
now.
Yeah. Oh, this is great. Yeah, I love it.
I'm about to say shout out to my sister Cece. That's who the one just got snatched up. That's the one who makes the dresses. Shout out
Oh,
to Ray Kendrick. He's the main actor in the movie, and my other Neo, Vaughn Robinson, who's the supporting actor. So definitely
we
give them a
love
look.
that. We love that. We love
yes, for
that.
sure.
Thank you.
Definitely. I love that. So with that, listeners, please check out the rest of the short film. It's on YouTube and we'll be I want you to go to his page and like and subscribe to it because it needs some more
Definitely.
views and he needs some more followers. Okay, listeners.
Yes.
Um, and we want to just say thank you and
Thank you.
continue to do what you do and creating all the work that you do. And we just want to say thank you
Thank
and
you.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'll see you later. And listeners, you know you can find us on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. Check us out. Peace.
Go mob.
Bye.